Figure that I'm on my own, there's no sense for me to quit. What you saying, we don't know. I'm just trying to reach my goals. Heard you snitching, saying that so you can't hang with me no more. What's up, guys? Chris Productions here, and I'm back with another amazing video, man. Now today we got when killers get attacked in court. This is about courtroom consequences. I'm gonna have the the video link in the description. It's really hard for me to talk recently. I don't know why. Like, I'm always stuttering. I'm always sitting there pondering what I should say next. Like, it's like whenever I get on the camera, not even really whenever I get on the camera, like whenever I'm just talking in general, I just be like sitting there just puzzled. But anyway, we got this video that I just said the name of. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
So hard.
Got him. Jump over the thing, yeah.
Would you give me 1 minute? Well, I'm gonna have to get something out.
Go ahead. Man, I always be saying, bruh, in these courtrooms with these killers, bro, like if somebody were to kill my relative, bro, I would have to be one of these guys, bro. I'm sorry.
This is 19-year-old Lindy Jones, who's facing charges for murder in South Carolina. In August 2019, Lindy murdered 18-year-old Willie Antoine Fields. Following investigations, Lindy Jones and his younger brother, Jalen Jones, were arrested. Now in court, the mother of the victim, Angela Fields, has some words for Lindy.
I just want to let you know what they took from me. They took away my only child. It's been so hard.
Her husband, Willie Clay Fields, was consoling, but suddenly he couldn't bear the pain anymore.
It's been so hard.
Get him. Get him. Choke him out. Oh, he got a knife? He got scissors, he stabbed him?
The officers eventually managed to separate him from Lindy.
Man, nah, he ain't doing enough. No.
Eventually, Lindy was sentenced to 35 years in prison, and his brother, Jalen, received a 6-year sentence in juvenile prison. But
6 years? Man, what? He should have got off scot-clean for that.
The only time families snapped in court, like in the case of Diamond Alvarez. Diamond's mother was in court for the trial of 19-year-old Frank DeLeon Jr., who fatally shot their 16-year-old daughter 22 times. On January 11th, 2023, Diamond was walking her dog when Frank fatally shot her. Police investigations revealed that the two had been in a relationship and were on the verge of a breakup. Frank was promptly arrested. If you thought Frank would show remorse for his crimes, be prepared for his jaw-dropping conduct during the proceedings.
Yo, like, people really don't be loving people. Like, you get into a relationship with a girl, she break up with you, or she's about to break up with you, and you got thoughts of killing her. You don't love her, bruh. You just want to control her. You just want this attachment to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not love, bro. Love is making sure that somebody is happy with or without you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've dealt with the same thing. Like, I felt like I didn't love a girl. I just wanted to not control her. I just wanted her to be mine. I didn't love her. I just I just couldn't bear the thought of her with somebody else. And so, like, when the relationship ended, I went through this terrible sadness, this terrible, you know what I'm saying? Not because it was like I just loved her so much, but like, now she could go be with someone else. That's like, that was going through my head. I'm saying, like, man, I need to get over this. I was saying, like, yo, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? For like, I let this girl drive me crazy, and she ain't even doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like, but some people, they don't be having strong minds, bro. And it all comes back down to the parents. It all comes back down to the parents, bro. If you don't teach your child or you don't teach your son that, yo, no matter who you with, no matter what relationship you in, no matter what friendship you have, you're still gonna be you. You're still gonna have yourself. No relationship, no girl, nobody is going to have more value than you in your life. You're the main character of your life. You are. This is a first person game. This is a first person game. This is not a two person. This is not no two player. This ain't no multiplayer. It's just you. Focus on yourself, bro.
In court, Diamond's mother tells the man who had wickedly ended her daughter's life how she felt. As she was giving her statement, Frank smirked at her. Enraged, Diamond's mother went to confront him.
Can't play with no mom.
But before she could make it to the smirking murderer, the situation escalated. Diamond's uncle jumped in from the gallery and attacked Frank.
On me. Get him. Get him. Get him. Whole
Frank's
family on
mother
that.
rushed to his defense by attacking Diamond's mother, prompting Diamond's aunt to go after.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody going in. Everybody going.
We feel
Everybody going.
After her.
You ain't safe from nobody. You ain't safe. You ain't never gonna be 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 safe. Everybody coming after you. Everybody. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Eventually, the police were able to separate the two families. Following the brawl, Diamond's mother told the media.
It was wrong of me.
No, it
That
wasn't.
was wrong of us because we're not monsters.
No, he's a monster. We need to deal with these monsters. We need to deal with these monsters. Y'all ain't no monsters. Y'all hurt. But y'all need to deal with him. So he need to get dealt with.
It's so much hate because I want my daughter back. And what he did it was horrible. Seeing my daughter there and looking at him that he did that and he's laughing in my face. It was very wrong and I'm so sorry for that.
Nah, don't
In the
apologize.
end, Frank accepted a plea deal and was sentenced to 45 years in prison. Fortunately,
45.
deputies were ready and stepped in before utter chaos ensued.
There's no such thing as a justice system. They be letting these killers, they be letting these child molesters, they be letting these people get away with too much, bro. Yes, 45 years is getting away. You took a life. Your life needs to be taken. It needs to be, for a life, you need life sentences. Shouldn't be no plea deal. Why are you getting a deal? If you take a life, you need life. You need life or death. You should not be getting no, like, for real. And especially if it's just your ex-girlfriend. You killing her because she cheated on you? You killing her because y'all broke up? Like I said in the other video, these girls don't belong to y'all, fellas. These women, they do not belong to you. They don't. That's not your child. That's not your slave. Eddie Murphy said it best. You are leasing her with an option to buy. And even then, you could still lose her. And guess what? Life goes on. You're going to find another girl. But this dude, he lost every opportunity to find another girl. Because now he about to go to jail. Y'all just, ugh.
But the same can't be said for the case of 25-year-old Tristan Lamoureux, who's facing charges for first-degree murder in Utah. On
Long
August
chin
23,
self.
2009, Tristan shot his wife, 19-year-old Misty Lamoureux, in their house.
His
Tristan
wife?
was eventually arrested.
They look
Now
young.
in court, Misty's brother, Jason Wilson, walks up to the podium to deliver a victim impact statement, but not before giving Tristan the death stare. While the
man.
magnitude of Tristan's crimes is daunting, his courtroom behavior will leave you in disbelief. While Jason tells the court how the murder has affected him, Tristan appears unconcerned, rocking back and forth in his chair.
Right.
After a few minutes of addressing the judge, Jason turns his focus to his sister's killer. But
Right.
Tristan's lack of remorse infuriated him, and he
Right.
wanted to let him know how he felt.
Nah, get off him. Get off. Go ahead. Do your thing. Man, bro, I hate how these cops be letting these people, like, why y'all be so quick to protect them? Y'all let me know in the comments. Why they be so quick to protect these killers, bro? So quick to protect these people. If I was a cop, bro, I would have let him get hit a couple of times. I would have hesitated a little bit. I would have like, get your rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta put yourself in his shoes, bro. If that was your sister, you would want to, you know what I'm saying? You would want to be able to get some type of vengeance. I'm sorry, like y'all just be acting like, I don't know what be.
However, the deputies were at hand to counter any real damage. Following the chaos, the officers restored everything to order. Eventually, Tristan was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison.
15.
However, Jason Wilson wasn't alone in their courtroom actions. Like in the case of Michael Madison, a serial killer who was facing multiple charges, including 3 counts of murder in Ohio. Between 2012 and 2013, Michael killed 3 women before he was eventually arrested. Before his preliminary hearing, Michael learns the magnitude of his crime.
Mr. Madison, I'm going to read to you the nature of the charges against you and summarize each one for you, as well as giving you the potential penalties. I know you've had a chance to speak with counsel. Is that correct, sir? Yes. All right. In the first charge, you're charged with aggravated murder in violation of Ohio Revised Code 2903.01. It states that on or about the 22nd day of July, you did purposely cause the death of an unidentified female while committing another felony. The offense was committed 1 week to 9 months prior to the finding of the body. That is a Jane Doe murder. The second murder is the same date, on or about the 22nd day of July. Michael Madison did purposely cause the death of an Angela Deskins while committing another felony. The offense was committed 3 weeks or a few weeks prior to the finding of the body. And then there's a third.
I'll never be able to understand the psychology of serial killers, bro. Like, just taking one life, that would be too much for me. Just taking one person's life, that would be too much for me. I would have turned myself in. Like, I wouldn't be able to live with them demons. Like, just taking one life. And y'all just be taking several. With no remorse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get y'all.
Charge. On or about the 22nd day of July, Michael Madison did purposely cause the death of an unidentified female while committing another felony. The offense was committed 1 week to 1 month prior to the finding of the body. All of those are felonies of the first degree because they are aggravated murder.
Is that his lawyer?
They are punishable by a possible death or life in prison.
How is a woman representing this guy? How is there a female lawyer representing a serial killer of women? That don't make no type of sense to me. Like, you would have had to get a guy. There's no way any woman in their right mind is representing this guy. Like, you can't put yourself in the... Actually, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't be able to represent no serial killer no matter of the race of his crimes or the gender, whoever he targeted. Because it's like, yo, how can you actually represent a serial killer? How can you say, like, the bag must be tremendous? The bag, you must be getting paid a lot to be able to represent a serial killer. Cause like, yo, my conscience wouldn't even let me do that. I would not be able to. I would not be able to sit there with a straight face and lie for you about nothing. I just couldn't do it.
And a $100,000 fine. You understand that?
Yes.
Now in court, Van Terry, the father of one of the victims, addresses the judge.
How you doing, Your Honor? My name is Van Terry. Right now, I guess we're supposed to...
Let me show you how we do stuff around here.
Actually, my department uses Monday.com, so I'm good.
Work.
And our hearts forgive this clown.
Van Terry now turns to speak directly to Michael.
Taking my child.
However, the real shocker came when Michael unleashed his madness in the courtroom by smirking at Van Terry, unleashing chaos.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Man, get him. Get him. Man, no, bruh. Y'all would not be able to get me off of him. Y'all wouldn't. I'm too small. Y'all be too big. No offense to him, and my condolences to his child. But yo, skinny dude like me, I would dip into everybody real quick. I'm getting one punch off. I'm getting something off. You playing. You playing. You think you tripping if you think I'm not about to. Real quick. I'm swimming, I'm dodging, I'm ducking. Y'all I'm going under everybody. Y'all, real quick. Y'all not about to play with me. Y'all gonna restrain this guy. All of y'all. Ooh, I can't say what I want to say. Y'all, I hate all y'all, bro. For anybody who restrains the father of a victim that's trying to get his just due, his justice, his vengeance, go to hell. I'm sorry, but y'all suck. Y'all are terrible people. I'm sorry. I can't side with y'all. I just can't, bro. My heart lies with the father, bro. Y'all should have let him get his rounds off, bro. Y'all should have let him do him for at least 2 seconds, bro. You see how quick they was to defend this serial killer? Y'all are terrible people, bro. Y'all are terrible.
Shocker came when Michael unleashed his madness in the courtroom by smirking at Van Terry.
Look, you see what he did?
Real shocker came when Michael unleashed his madness in the courtroom by smirking.
Y'all defended him. All of you are disgusting.
Van Terry,
including him.
Chaos.
Look at this guy. Look at how quick they were to stop him. You see how quick they were to stop him? You, and you, go to hell. I'm sorry. Look at this. You see this? And then look at how many people crowd him and stop him. Ooh. Look at this. So quick to defend this guy. Y'all suck. Carry this guy out of there. Y'all terrible.
Eventually, the police were able to restore order and the proceeding continued. Now, it's time for the jury to give their decision.
We therefore unanimously find that the sentence of death should be imposed upon the defendant, Michael Madison.
Following the jury's recommendation, Judge Nancy McDonald reads her sentence.
I am struck by the sheer inhumanity of what one human being can do to not one, but 3 human beings. It is incomprehensible. You cajoled, lured, and deceived Shatisha Shealy, Angela Deskins, and Sherelda Terry to your apartment for your depraved purposes. You went on to abuse the corpses of these 3 victims. You stripped them from the waist down. You folded them in half, binding them so that their feet were up by their ears. You wrapped them in multiple layers of trash bags, and you discarded them.
And he talking.
Upon consideration of the relevant evidence, the testimony exhibits admitted in mitigation, it is the judgment of this court that the aggravated circumstances of course of conduct, felony murder, kidnapping, felony murder, of which the defendant was convicted, outweigh the mitigating factors by proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Accordingly, the sentence of death is imposed upon the defendant, Michael Madison, on counts 1, 4, and 7.
Following the sentence, the victims' families expressed how they felt. Michael Madison is still awaiting his death in prison. But this wasn't the only time parents snapped because of how the killer was acting in court.
Man, they
like
should
during
have
the
dealt
sentencing
with him,
of 18-year-old Peyton Gendron, who's facing multiple charges for murder.
Oh my God, he shot so many people in there.
Oh, this the dude from
2022. Peyton, a white supremacist, opened fire in a black-dominated Tops-friendly market store in New York.
Wow.
Sadly, 10 black
this.
individuals lost their lives, and 3 others
this.
were hurt. Before he was...
I remember this guy. Moment of silence for the victims. That's one. And number two, I don't even got nothing to say. Just I ain't got nothing.
Finally arrested. Now in court, family members of the victims let him know how they feel about him.
While I was writing this, tears fell from my eyes. Thinking about what a beautiful person you took.
I couldn't do these victim statements.
My daughter, Robbie Drury, was a young woman.
I'm Peter Brown, and you know, selecting the right lawyer is a lot like choosing the right pickleball partner.
Shut up.
She was not married. She had no children. She never will. Robbie was our youngest daughter. When people ask, how many children do you have? I don't know what to say.
You destroyed our lives forever. It's not a day that goes by that I won't remember.
How can you represent this guy?
2 minutes sooner, I could have been in that store. And all I think about is, could I have saved my aunt? Could I have helped her get away from the bullets? Or could my mom be suffering more and lose her daughter, her granddaughter, and her sister?
One of the most touching statements was from Barbara Massey.
My name is Barbara Massey. I'm Catherine Massey's sister. You killed my sister. Cat was an aunt. She was a great aunt. She was a cousin. She was a friend. Cat said she was committed.
Look that white devil right in his face.
I want personally to choke you and leave my fingerprints on your neck because it was unnecessary. You leave 200 miles to come to Buffalo. You don't even know any black people.
Why they fast speeding?
You better say, cops, thank y'all for protecting me, because I will hurt you so bad. You have made me sick. You got my family crying. I miss my sister every day. You don't like
They don't stop fast forwarding her.
You don't know a damn thing about black people. We're human. We like our kids to go to good schools. We love our kids.
However, while she was speaking, a supposed family member wanted to let Peyton know how he felt.
We never go in no neighborhoods and take people out.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Man, I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much. I hate every last one of you cops. Every last one of you New York State court cops. I hate every last one of y'all. Stop protecting these killers. Stop protecting these killers, man. Because if it was y'all sister, if it was y'all son, if it was y'all daughter, if it was y'all aunt, if it was y'all mom, y'all would want the same thing to happen. But y'all don't got no soul. Can't stand y'all. Look at all these cops so ready to protect the killer. They some killers themselves. White devil.
Luckily, the police were able to calm the situation. Now it's Peyton's turn to speak.
He shouldn't have nothing to say. Man, fast forward whatever he got to say. I don't care. Shut up. Should die.
Eventually, the judge reads her sentence.
The damage you have caused is too great, and the people you have hurt are too valuable to this community. You will never see the light of day as a free man ever again.
He don't need to be seeing the light of day at all.
It is the judgment
he
of
need the
this
death
court
penalty
for your conviction under the first count of the indictment. A domestic act of terrorism motivated by hate in the first degree, an A1 felony.
Death penalty?
That you be sentenced to life.
Life. He get life. He get life. He get life. A terrorist get life. A terrorist gets life. Yeah, that's America, y'all. That sounds about right. A terrorist gets life. That sounds about right.
Without parole.
Peyton was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. But this
That
wouldn't be
sounds
the
about
last
right.
time a parent lunged at the perpetrator in court. Take, for example, the case of Larry Nassar,
You
who is
defend him and
facing
give him
multiple
life.
charges for sexual abuse. Larry was a sports doctor at Michigan State University and with USA Gymnastics when police received reports for his crimes. However, during investigations, Larry had a different story.
I don't get it. Why didn't she say something if she was feeling violated in any way, shape, and form? There was no communication.
Okay. Do you ever get aroused during these exams?
I shouldn't be getting during an exam.
Right. Well, this is why I'm talking to you about this, because this young girl and her mother both observed this on more than one occasion during treatment.
If there was arousal, it's. I mean, like it would be because of whatever. I don't know, but I'm not trying to. You know,
Whatever. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Some whatever. You nursing kids. You taking care of kids. What do you mean whatever? You don't even want to be in this situation, bro. If you know that you got something going on with young girls, why are you? Well, we know why, but at the same time, why even put yourself in the position where you're gonna have to fight those urges? And this is why I said in the other pedophile video that they just need help, bro. Or you gotta kill them. Or you gotta kill them. You know what I'm saying? They either need to go to a therapist or you gotta kill them. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just have them just doing regular jobs.
I don't know.
When you're a guy, sometimes you get.
The truth caught up with him
Not for
and he
children.
was arrested. Now in court, his victims take to the stand.
And I bet you they give him the lightest sentence for a pedophile.
Testified to let the world know that you are a repulsive liar.
One after the other.
I am Jessica Tomashow, also known as Victim A. I was sexually assaulted by Larry Nassar when I was 9 and 12 years old.
Wow.
You broke and shattered a lot of girls.
Look
You
at how many.
manipulated us to trust you because you're a doctor, and doctors do no wrong, only heal. You are not a healer.
Now it's time for the parents.
A performance that truly matters.
Parents to address Larry.
I don't know who you are now. Maybe I never knew. Maybe none of us did. But Larry, you did this to yourself. And you did this to us.
Sitting over there crying like a...
Inmate Nasser. That is what your name is. And don't you forget that.
And while we all are moving mountains, you, Larry, will have no choice but to sit in prison and wait to die.
And I said, "Are you ready to go to lunch?" And she's like, "No, Mom, I just want to go home." And I said, "What's wrong? Are you in pain?" And she said, "Mom, I just want to go home." And I said, "Okay." So
That made me start
we got
crying.
in the car, and I said, and she started bawling. And I said, "Chelsea, tell me what's wrong." And she said, "Mom, he put his and they weren't loved." And I
Wow.
said, "Chelsea, I was right there in the room." And she goes, "You couldn't see what was going on, Mom." And she said, "He hurt me."
Oh, man.
In 2009, she took her own life because she couldn't deal with the pain anymore. It'll be 10 years in March.
For this particular parent, Larry's tears hold no value. Words were not enough.
I would ask you to, as part of this sentencing, to grant me 5 minutes in a locked room with this demon. Would you do that? Yes or no? Would you give me 1 minute?
They laughing. He not playing.
Well, I'm gonna have to get something.
Get something. Get something. Get something. I know that's right. Get something. Get him.
I want that son of a bitch. Put your hands behind your back. I know. Give me 1 minute with that pass through. Go ahead. You're good.
Sorry, y'all. My SD card ran out of storage, but we're gonna finish this video though. We're gonna finish this video.
Eventually, Larry takes to the stand.
What I'm feeling pales in comparison to the
They
pain.
need to stop letting them get statements. They need to stop letting them get statements. Why do you get to say anything? You like why? Why do they get to deserve that? Why do they get that? They need to stop letting them stop
remain
that.
in danger. I am a judge who believes in life and rehabilitation when rehabilitation is possible. I have many defendants come back here and show me the great things they've done in their lives after probation, after parole. I don't find that's possible with you. Your decision to assault was precise, calculated, manipulative, devious, despicable. I don't have to add words because your survivors have said all of that. I don't want to repeat it. Sir, I'm giving you 175 years, which is 2,100 months. I just signed your death warrant. I need everyone to be quiet. I still have contempt powers. I told you I'm not nice. Thank you. That's all for the record.
Larry will spend the rest of his life in prison. However, while this reaction could certainly be dismissed as an effect of uncontrollable anger, the same can't be said for the case of 23-year-old Quinn Bowes, who's facing charges for murder. Quinn is in court for the murder of his 11-month-old son. Quinn was found guilty and sentenced to 25
We got another one of these guys.
Jesus. In prison. However, as he was being led away, the unexpected happened.
Oh.
Jeremiah Matthew Hartley, the child's uncle, punched him before he was wrestled down by the police.
At least somebody got something. Right in the face. Right in the face. Yeah. Yeah. And they try so hard to defend these guys. I hate that. Y'all are horrible people.
Jeremiah was eventually sentenced to 179 days in jail for his actions.
179? 179. Whoever gave him that sentence, I need to stop telling y'all to go to hell. I want to figure something out. I'm going to think about it and I'm going to figure out something else to say.
When you have severe
While it was clear that Jeremiah wasn't happy with what Quinn did, his reaction to the sentence was similar to the case of Vashon Flowers, who was facing charges for murder. A disagreement about smoking led Vashon to fatally shoot his wife, Jamie Thomas Flowers. Now, in court, the daughter of the victim tells the court what happened.
He was irritable and said that he was a grown man. If he wanted to buy cigarettes, he would buy cigarettes. He got down on the ground and started choking my mother. Actually, I heard, "You don't have to do this, Vashon. Please don't do this. You don't have to do this."
Wow.
And then I heard gunshots.
Wow.
But during the sentencing, London Thomas, the son of the victim, couldn't hold himself.
Yeah, that's his mama. Look at him. Yeah, that's right. I know that's right. Get to him, 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 get to him. Y'all just be trying so hard, bro. I feel like y'all just be trying too hard to defend them, bro. Y'all just be trying too hard. You need him? This dude right here. You a cop, so I can't threaten you, huh? But this guy right here, let's see your mother get killed by somebody. And I want to see your reaction. Let's see your mother get slaughtered by someone. And I want to see how you feel. You over here kneeing this boy because his mother got killed. And he had a reaction. You kneeing him. I hope you...
Vashon was eventually sentenced to life imprisonment. When emotions run high in court, the actions of London Thomas and Kevin Hall leave us questioning sanity itself. This is 15-year-old James Douglas Gonzalez, who's in court for killing Edward Hall. In court, the jury found James guilty of negligent homicide and not murder. Enraged, Kevin Hall, the younger brother of the victim, acted.
Yo, brother, get to him, get to him, get to him, get to him. Get to him.
Eventually, the police were able to restore order. James escaped the attack without injuries. Kevin was sentenced to 5 days in jail. Just when you thought you've seen it all, another convict surpasses Kevin Hall's wild courtroom display. Enter Dwayne Smith, who's in court for the sentencing of Clifford Thomas. Clifford and his girlfriend were arrested for killing 3-year-old Jamila, the daughter of Dwayne Smith. In court, Dwayne approaches the stand to deliver his victim impact statement, but decided to make another kind of impact.
That's it. What you going? What? You want to squabble? He want to squabble? What he want to do?
You can see Clifford's girlfriend and mother of the child in tears. Eventually, the police separate the two men and the session is rescheduled. Clifford and his girlfriend were later sentenced to up to 15 years in prison. Dwayne Smith is a prime example of a victim acting crazy in court. However, could Dale Williams' case be considered even a little crazier? This is Dale Williams, who is facing charges for murder. In June 2017, Dale ran his ex-girlfriend, Elizabeth Pledger Stewart, off the road, causing her to crash. Dale then fatally shot her multiple times as onlookers watched. Now, in court, the daughter of the victim is ready to begin her statement, but the sons of the victim had other plans.
Yeah, that's right. Get to him. That's right, get to him. Nah, get off him. Get to him. That's it. Get to him.
The police had to use their tasers to bring order to the court.
Yeah. Stomp him out. That's it. Get to him. You're gonna tase him.
The session was rescheduled. This time, the victim's aunt was able to say her mind.
When we saw him, his face, we felt it was so much emotion due to a flashback of how he just killed my niece.
Eventually, Dale was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison. But that wasn't all. The two brothers also appeared in court. Dale continues to serve his sentence in prison.
Man, I just don't like how these cops... I don't even know why I moved my microphone, but I just don't like how these cops be protecting these killers. I don't like how these cops be so quick to look out for these people. I guess that's their job. I guess that's what they're supposed to do. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys like this video and think it was a pretty cool video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications. Share this video with all of your friends. And until next time, guys. Peace out. Don't waste my time, it's way too valuable. You be trying to talk tough and we laugh at you. And for the money, I can turn into an animal. No cap, no lie. Baby girl telling me I'm one of a kind. Can't reach back if you get left behind. Give me the cash, I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna